Hello, everyone. Welcome to CBBC Live. CBBC, right? Yes? CBBC Live. Today we're going to be talking about the Agent Value Package, which is one of those things that I think that frequently we take for granted, and a lot of us forget kind of what's involved with the AVP. It's just one of our monthly costs, and we kind of pay it and forget. But there are a number of things that this program does for us that are critical differences to what Coldwell Banker agents get that agents who are unfortunate to be working for other companies do not get. So today we're going to talk about some of the ways that the AVP is designed to protect you and to promote you as an agent in your business out there in the world. So without further ado, we will get started. So let's begin to talk about some of the costs that would be associated with AVP if you were out there unaffiliated and unable to be a part of a national or that we do. Some of the costs are kind of laid out here and what it would cost to run you at least $289. Insurance, which is included. So when you think about your yearly services, which is a terrific advantage, especially for our newer agents who are starting out on a budget. Annual 8-hour continuing education classes, including the 4-hour mandatory. We make sure to provide those for you. Typically, you would not be able to get those for under $50 out in the contact program that we provide for you. So we're always going to give you an opportunity to be in touch with your clients. The client appreciation events that we do throughout the year, that's an $80 situation for you. Holiday photos run at $45, quarterly sweepstakes promotions, the centralized showing services. When you begin to look at all of the components to this package, you begin to recognize just what kind of a good deal you're getting. You also have your home-based transaction management system. You have Home-Base Insight, which also provides you with feedback to provide to your clients when you have properties on the market. And not to mention your market leader. Market leader should not be underestimated either. If you'll notice on the slide up right now, that's a $588 advantage to you. That would not be an easy product for you to go and get completely on your own. There would be no way, in fact, to do that. And one of the largest expenses on the list is the last one, Fab Plus, making sure that we have syndicated all of your listings for you and that we're going to prevent anyone else from appearing on your listing detail pages. That's worth almost $2,200. So you can see where that is a huge advantage, and we're going to get into what it would cost you to go and do that for yourself. So when you look at it, your total value for the AVP at retail would be in the neighborhood of $4,900, almost $5,000. Whereas if you want to pay yearly, you can pay $1,054 for it, or the $97 a month. So as we look at what that represents for you, the $97 a month agent cost is about 24% of the actual retail value of what you're getting. Wow, I sound like Ron Popeil all of a sudden. Does anyone think I sound like Ron Popeil? I did not spray this. This is actually this color. Okay? Set it and forget it, right? Let's move on. Okay, let's begin to talk a little bit about your E&O insurance. I just want to get into some of the details and the various ways that the company is determined to protect you so that you are able to spend your time prospecting and finding more business. Your E&O insurance is a state mandated coverage with the deductibles. It's a $1 to $5 million coverage, which is better than the industry standard. So that's a career-minded policy. That's a good piece for you. Your continuing education, the state mandatory 4-hour course is offered 13 times in a year, and that's done in cooperation with our friends at Guardian Title as well. So we love that. We're offering GRI classes, which is something we've not done in previous years. Those will be offered 7 times throughout 2016. And just a note on education by itself. Really, we've done the homework to figure this out, and it would be possible for you what's offered at CB Exchange, what's offered by the company at large, NRT in New Jersey, and the various learnings that we have available to us through our continuing ed offerings. 1,000 learnings you could attend. I wouldn't advise it because you wouldn't have time to sell any real estate. However, they're out there for you. Let's move along. What do we do to promote our agents? So we talk about protect and promote. What's in this for you in terms of promotion? Well, the main thing is we give you a reason to be in front of your sphere. So we're always going to provide you with content because we know it's difficult if you begin With a smaller sphere, for example, you might not have reasons to reach out to people every month. But we want to make sure that we take that stress off of your plate, and to that end, we are going to provide content for you that the new panda, the panda that is new. Yes? Good. Let's talk a little bit about your Coldwell Banker personal website. This is truly a product that Coldwell Banker, because of its national purchasing power, was able to go out and get for us. I would blanch at the idea of having to go to Trulia and ask them what they would charge me just for this site if I was alone by myself without 1,200 agents in the market also getting the same product. But to that end, there's some responsibilities to it. However, effective around and having been a part of our education staff here for the company, this is one of the most robust websites I have seen anywhere in the marketplace for any real estate agent at any price. Easy client search. It has the technology, the lead router technology inside of it, so that it will capture leads for you. And it actually has an in-house CRM database, so you're able to keep, manage, manipulate all of your client contacts and use them in the best ways and in the most intentional ways for the good of your business. Tons of local information. So there's a lot to be offered in this website. Just a couple of other notes on how your InTouch website works. There are many, many websites out there for all kinds of real estate professionals. And most of them say, yay, look at me, I'm in the real estate business. Congratulations. But what do they really do? What do they provide? Because where do people spend most of their time? On a Trulia, on a Zillow, on a Realtor.com. This is a fully functioning website. It's really a value-add resource for your clients to use. So by promoting this website through the use of your own domain name, so you can pick what works for you, populating that to all of your marketing materials, all of your property flyers, all of your yard signs, driving traffic to this site. Your clients out there will not need another site. They don't need Zillow or Trulia as a result of having this. And among its many, many capabilities, just a couple to touch base on. There's a mobile capability, so the image you're looking at on this slide actually represents the mobile version of the full site. It has it's fully functional on a handheld device, which is terrific. Customizable content, which is not only advisable, but you really want to do that. It doesn't do us very much good to have 1,200 of the exact same website out there. So we definitely go out of our way, and the concierge service also provides help in terms of customizing your content to speak to you and who you are and how you do business. The live IDX feeds, part of your AVP, and those are used through here to make sure that your clients have access not just to Coldwell Banker listings or your listings, but all the listings. And that's something that you do not find with perfect regularity out there in the marketplace looking at other real estate professionals' websites. There are additional pages available. There is an upgraded version of this site. It's $175 a year. It comes with a lot of analytics and a lot of other robust upgrades. But the site itself, if you opt to keep the main version that we're providing you, still a very, very powerful tool for those who get in there and really make use of it. The market statistics, really, really very educational for your clients. It's good information for them to know. They get to know about what the market conditions look like in a given area, what the schools look like, what those communities look like and feel like to them. So really, I guess I just can't overstate how excited I personally am about these InTouch websites. These are a powerful, powerful tool for your business. With your agent. The year. We are just into the Colorado Summer Activity Guide, which has always been a popular piece for us and gets a lot of great response. The Day of Service and the Denver Century Ride. Denver Century Ride just manages to be one of the top-rated bike rides in the state every year. I think it's absolutely fascinating that people do that whole bike thing. I'll be there, but I'll probably be in a chase car. It's really not my, two wheels, not so good for me. Four wheels is fine. This one is always 8,000, so, pretty close to a third of the whole, and as many more as you want to lay your hands on pretty much at $9 a pop. You can upgrade those as well. So a lot of our top producing agents and teams use this as an opportunity to really thank their client base and their sphere for all of their business over the past year. A terrific way to do it, and it's really, really, and I'm pretty good at it. Okay, what else have we got going on? There's always exciting summer activities or client offers. Those are other sweepstakes situations. Frequently we'll do a large picnic. The Enter to Win Sweepstakes will go on. The last time around, we did a technology giveaway, which I believe was gift cards to either Apple or Microsoft. Frequently, that will be something along the home improvement line, but there's lots of interesting stuff that we do there as well. And there's nothing more fun than making that phone call to your client that if they registered for one of those sweepstakes that they actually got to win. So that's fun to get to see the agents and the clients get to be on the winning side of that. Our annual fall charity drive. Not sure exactly what that's going to be for the end of this year, but last year it was Souls for Souls, which was a terrific opportunity for us to make a difference out there in the marketplace. Our 2016 winter activity guide, because winters are just as important here as summers are. Santa photos, always going to be fun. We'll be looking for that in early December. And then special ticket offers for various holiday events as well. So you can see it's a very full docket for the entire season. There's a lot of thought and effort and money that goes into this. So it's certainly to your advantage to make sure that you're availing yourself of all of these options for you. Let's talk for a moment about how do we convey all of the information that I just went over on the previous page. Your new Panda system is included with all of this. So this is your drip email system. I hate the word drip email. It makes it sound kind of weak, sad. But the fact is, it's a drip email system. What does that mean to you? Well, it means a lot of things, actually. This is one of the first places that Concierge is going to populate with your current sphere, and it's where you want to maintain your sphere. You are able to group them in various ways and communicate with them as little or as much as you like. But it's very simple to make sure that they are informed of everything that's included with the AVP in terms of the sweepstakes and events. And it really happens in a set it and forget it kind of a way. Oh, there I go, Ron Popeil again. Set it and forget it. Ha-ha! So, it's really a nice feature that you can kind of just turn it on and let it go. But it's also something that, a lot like the InTouch website, is a tool that can be used in much more intricate ways once you get in there and you get good at it. So there's just a ton of amazing content in there that can be shared. Obviously, you're not going to be wanting to send stuff to your entire sphere if only some of them are looking to sell a house and some of them are looking to buy. You can customize all the content and make sure that you're targeting your clients effectively. So that's New Panda, and we can talk about how to use that and what all it's for. That's a whole other Oprah. But it's a great system available to you as a result of your agent value package. It's true. So let's look at some of the monthly contact opportunities. All of these would be the graphics that you are able, and not only through New Panda can you email those directly to your client and your spheres. You also have the ability to use the images you see before you in your social media, which actually is probably as important, maybe growing to a point where it's more important. So those of us that master our ability to populate this stuff to our social media, we're definitely going to see the results from that. Obviously, our client base is becoming younger, and they get, there are people out there who don't have a news outlet or any informational outlet other than Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. That's what it is. So to be able to provide professional quality imaging like this to the people out there on social media is definitely going to set you apart from a lot of your counterparts in the marketplace. All right. Continuing to look at this, here's a couple of examples of events that we do regularly. The Colorado Real Estate and Economic Summit. This is a terrific invite for anybody that has interest in what goes on in Denver business, what kind of forecasting they can expect for the coming year. And then, of course, on the right, our Night of the Rockies, which pretty well speaks for itself. What a great thing that we get to participate in a live pro sporting event that way. Baseball, we come from, there's a lot of people high up within this company that love their baseball. I'm talking about your Kevin Risens. I'm talking about your Todd Moyers. Personally, baseball is, it's the American pastime. I didn't realize how much I really enjoyed football, though, until we got a baseball team in this town. I don't understand running the 9 bases and the 4 innings. The whole thing's confusing to me. But I still like going to the game. It's good stuff. Hey, what's another thing that we do to help promote you? Well, sometimes the best offense is a good defense. And to that end, we feel that a terrific way to promote you is to prevent the promotion of anyone else. To that end, we go out of our way to make sure that we are blocking your competition from valuable listings online. So we syndicate your listings, and this is what we're going to begin to talk about here is Fab Plus, that $2,200 advantage that you get through your AVP. Pretty powerful stuff here, so let's just dive in and take a look, shall we? Okay, here is an example of a Zillow page that would show, if you were not syndicated, what this page would look like. And if you look to the right, I don't know where I'm pointing. Where should I be pointing? This way? This work? If you look over here, if you look to your right, you will see that next to this detail page on the listing, there are 4 agents over there. None of them may even actually be the real listing agent, but if one of them was, you'd have to guess which one. You got a 1 in 4 chance that you're going to find the actual listing agent. Well, who do you suppose knows the most about that listing? I would venture to say that the listing agent probably knows the most about that listing. But because these other folks, and believe me, they went way out of pocket to, sorry, I'm pointing here, I should be pointing here. They went way out of pocket to pay to be, should it be over here? This way? Oh, okay. These folks over here, they went way out of pocket to pay to be appearing on that page. And that's not their listing. Does that seem fair to you? Does that seem right to you? Who would you rather see there on your listing detail page? I'll tell you who you'd rather see. You'd rather see Patty Johnson. Well, no, I mean, you'd rather see yourself. But that's the whole point. So Patty is the only one on this listing because this was her listing. And that's something that is provided directly through AVP and Fab Plus. So this works not just on Zillow, but you will find that works on Realtor.com, Trulia, MSN, Zillow, HotPads, all of the ones named here, and a great many others, as many as 700 regional and national websites where if somebody is looking for real estate and they come across your listing, it's only you that they will be able to contact. By the way, through all of that as well, what happens? What happens when somebody says, you know what, I would like more information on that particular listing? I wonder what would happen. I'll bet you what would happen is that would trigger our lead router system and your phone would ring so that you could actually reach out to that person while they're still perusing your listing on that page. Now, the National Association of Real Estate Agents, Realtors, sorry, the NAR, the NAR says that the average real estate, God, I always get this wrong. Sorry, bear with me. The average real estate inquiry on the web does not get answered for 52 hours. 52 hours. That's pretty bad. That's not a good statistic. That does not speak well for us as the industry. Don't you suppose that the advantage of having lead router certainly is going to set us apart in a field that's that bad at responding? I really can't think of how it wouldn't. So the fact is, with your lead router system, somebody's looking at that page, you can actually pick up the phone and call them quickly enough to make them think that you're some kind of creepy stalker because you're speaking to them live while they're still on that page. That is a powerful tool. It's also a powerful demonstration that you can make during your own listing presentations to show potential sellers just how easy it is for you to manage both ends of that transaction. So don't underestimate the power of Fab Plus and Lead Router. Okay, let's look at this Fab Plus. So if you wanted to do this, if you wanted to go out there and block all of your competition on the various websites out there, you would, as an independent agent, if you went to Realtor.com and you intended to take 11 to 25 listings this year. I know all of you are going to take a lot more than that, but let's just say you were going to go in the 11 to 25 area. For Realtor.com, you'd be looking at over $1,000. Homes.com, nearly $1,000. Look at Trulia. These numbers really get crazy. Trulia.com, $2,400. And at Zillow.com, double that, $4,200. And right here, it's included for you. So when you think about the value that is provided through AVP because of our ability to do this on a national level for our agents, tough to compete with that. Tough to compete with that. I know you all know what a great place you already work, but it's kind of fun to see it in black and white and look at these numbers and see just why that ends up being true and what's our point of differentiation in the marketplace. Okay, so we already talked a little bit. Is most likely. So your is made so much more here. So if a potential home to someone's interest in your potential listing, but you've also captured that lead and it sits there in the same place where your InTouch CRM is, so that you have access to that client information exactly whenever you need it. I hope I'm not talking too fast. We're 25 minutes in. How are we looking? Are we good? I hope I don't run out of content. I hope there's somebody out there live watching because we may have a long Q&A session at the end of this. I'm just warning you. Okay? Okay, let's see what's next here. Oh, market reports. This is good. This is really good stuff. This is brand new to our offering as well, and these are really powerful for being such an easy piece to put together. When you look at them, you can see just from the visual here that they are visually powerful. They're very stunning looking pieces. And you've got some choice as to what they look like. You have a little bit of control over that as well, so that's nice. But as either a social media platform or an email platform, this is a really terrific way to reach out to people and give them the information that they're going to find critically useful. So many agents out there in the market are active, but they can't show you a whole lot other than that. And just providing that minimal information and providing it particularly through, so many people just provide it based on what they can print off of the MLS. That's really an antiquated way to go about it. It's probably not the best way to attract attention. So we realized that we had a hole in this area, and we were able to reach out to our partners in Northern California and get this put together for us. So this is a really simple thing for you to be able to do. You can send it out on a daily basis, a weekly basis, and it's going to contain a lot more information than simply, here's what's sold in your neighborhood, which is a lot of what our farming activities circle around. So when we look at this as any kind of a tool, as a sphere contact tool, extremely powerful, but I think who might even get the most value out of this are our friends out there in Cyberland who are geographic farmers. This is an extremely useful piece for geographic farmers. Plus, it has the added advantage of being beautiful and well branded, so that when you are getting out the message about your branding in your given areas where you happen to be farming, this is going to be an absolutely spectacular piece that keeps your brand focused. It keeps the messaging on point, and you're delivering stuff that people are really actually going to want to look at. So if you don't know how to use these yet, I know that we're still rolling this in a number of the offices. We've had some discussion about it here at Denver Central already. Sally gave a class on it this week, and I'm giving a new agent training on it next week. But speak to your branch managers and learn how to make the most out of this valuable tool also. Really, it's about a 5 or 10 minute investment in making sure that you get this information out on a regular basis. And again, kind of like Ron Popeil, it's a set it and forget it. So once you start one, you can just continue to let that information flow, and it doesn't require any more of your time or effort. Cool piece. Very, very happy about that one. Thanks, Todd, and North California persons. Appreciate that. Oh, look, more local inventory. So this does also, by the way, show them color pictures and has live links that will take them to the actual property listings that are available. So good stuff you'll see there as well. Pictures, detail pages. So you can see why that's a powerful, it's a good handout piece, but it's also a very powerful digital piece to be using. Mobile friendly as well, so you can see the entire market report on a digital device such as this and still link up and go and take a peek at the properties that are available there. And I think those populate through coldwellbanker.com, if I'm not mistaken. Don't hold me to it. I could be wrong. I've never been wrong before, but today might be the day. All right, let's have a look at some of the other things you can do with this. So that market report can be very, very easily shared right out here to your social media. And in this case, we're looking at the lovely and talented Todd Moyer, who shared this up on his, am I on the right side again? Am I over here? Right over here? You can see where it says, check out this week's market report. And once that's populated up, that's going to look like a very professional piece on his LinkedIn account. For people to get in there and take a look. This is a pretty business-minded piece, too, that we're putting out there. So where it's got enough fun and visual interest to be a solid piece to use on Facebook, it's also very businessy. So it's a good share for your LinkedIn account as well. So keep that in mind. Very, very easy to share out into the world. Here is an example of what it looks like on the Faceplace. So another market report situation. So it looks a lot like, many of you probably have attended my classes where we talk about, or other InTouch classes, where we talk about your website and your ability to go to the public side of your website and share property information that way to your social media just this way. So you can share a particular listing up onto your Facebook very quickly and reach however many friends you have on Facebook just that quickly. That or this, they're both the equivalent of door knocking however many friends you have in your Facebook account. I always say I've got about 1,200 friends. I actually know 200 of them. It's a joke. Anybody get me? Nobody gets me. Anyway, the whole point is this is a great way to reach a whole bunch of people and give you a reason to reach out to them again by phone, by email, what have you. So, terrific way to continue to promote you. Yes, promotion. It's all about your self-promotion. So let's go back and review for a moment. I have been speaking nonstop for half an hour, and it looks like we're nearing the end of what I have to say. But to again review what all is included here, that is a long list totaling almost $5,000 worth of value to you that if you want to pay once in the year $1,054, or if you prefer to pay it all year long at $97 a month, very few out-of-pocket costs working for this company. One of the things I love about Coldwell Banker, and one of the things I love about talking to new agents who are thinking about where to affiliate, is that we do not try to get into everybody's pocket before they've had a chance to actually earn their money. And to that end, when you think about the actual value that is represented here in the agent value package, a $97 a month is a minuscule investment in your own business when you think about what this whole program does to protect and to promote you and your business. So I hope you find that useful. Is there anyone out there in the world that has a question? Does anybody want to ask me anything? You can ask me personal questions. No, you probably better. All right. Well, I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time. And please, if you're unfamiliar with the inclusions in your agent value package, feel free to reach out to your managing broker. In the meantime, have a lovely day, and we will see you again next month. Bye-bye.